When I was young, I wanted two things: a pony and to be a Broadway star.
On my own, pretending he's inside me.
In college, I thought better of my Broadway ambition and decided to focus my efforts on historical architecture and design. And then I met Mr. Robinson, and I thought he had hung the moon.
You are my soul, my religion. You were my best decision. Whatever it takes, I'm ready to break my own rules. Next to you, nothing else matters. Now my heart.
But what does any of this have to do with restoring old houses? I promise, it'll make sense in the end. At 19, you know nothing except promise, potential, and possibility. Those things are wonderful, but they aren't things that make lasting marriages. I didn't know that then. When you grow up being married, you have two choices: grow together or grow apart. One is much easier than the other. After over a decade, a business we had nurtured from its infancy failed, and our relationship began to drown under the weight of that change. When someone you love stumbles, the storm of public opinion is swift and merciless. Its defining winds swirl around you in a relentless downpour of judgment and whispers. Shame prickles under your skin, its embers giving rise to flame, not of power, but of humiliation, glowing red for everyone to see. People we had once loved shifted their support, and the ugliness of betrayal cut sharp and deep. I wanted to shrink, to fold in on myself until I disappeared, my own steady confidence now fragile, like walking on cracked glass. Mr. Robinson and I watched, two broken souls, as the walls of our perfect little life crumbled into a million pieces. After the dust settled, we realized that sometimes the only way to rebuild is to start over from scratch. So I closed my design business, and we moved to Europe in search of a new beginning. And though our time in Europe was healing, a restless undercurrent left me unresolved. Waiting, unanchored. I love Europe, but my heart will always be red, white, and blue. So after a time, the decision was made to go back to the States with one caveat. If I was going back to my roots, I wanted warm, sun-lingering evenings, magnolia trees, and an old historic beauty. Mr. Robinson agreed. The following 2 years were filled with every back road, small town, and rural map dot with an old house that we could find.
but nothing felt right.
There's something special about old houses. I love the idea that someone lived there before I got there and made memories there. And maybe those happy memories left an imprint on those walls. And maybe I can continue the story. Someone somewhere once said, if you love one, you usually love them all. Interior design, art, architecture, the way light transforms a space, the way fabric carries movement, how color sets the mood before words arrive. A well-placed object, a clean line, a sudden curve, it's all storytelling. Beauty lies in the details.
The home had come on and off the market several times, which meant she had problems. As a joke, I sent Mr. Robinson the listing. An 8-hour drive later, we rolled up to her front door. At the end of our visit, I told Mr. Robinson, I don't think this is the one.
The cost of betrayal is hope.
And its bitter companion is sorrow. It fills the quiet moments, the spaces where sweet memories once lived. It's the kind of sadness that leaves your own reflection distant and unfamiliar. It's a presence of loss, an emptiness that lingers even when the world continues to move on, even when you think you've moved on. A few days later, as I was putting away my children's books, I noticed one I had given to my son. At the beginning of each school year, I gift my children books that illustrate a skill or a mindset I want them to practice that year. This book was called Trying.
I stormed up to the sculptor. See, I told you I wasn't any good. And this proves it. Are you happy now? I'm happy to see you sculpting. But it's terrible. I don't even know what I'm making anymore. You're making progress, he explained. I see talents emerging, I see risks being taken, I see courage, I see caring, I see perseverance. Yes, I see much progress indeed, and I hope you keep trying.
It was then that I realized I was entangled in inaction. I moved in quiet circles with only the echoes of my dreams. My own fear and doubt led only to perfect choices and guaranteed results. Those things were safe. Those things were comfortable. But once, before I knew true heartbreak and failure, I knew that the beauty of life was found in the in-between, in the uncertainty, the comebacks, the joy, the victories, the quiet moments, the unfinished stories, and the ordinary days. True success isn't built on perfect outcomes or perfect people.
I had forgotten that it takes just a little bit of gumption to take that first step.
Here we are at the house. It is incredibly overgrown. Oh my gosh, look at this weed situation. They're like taller than me. What have we gotten ourselves into?
So we took the leap.